Welcome back, Stig. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn right. Meters. Turn left. Turn left.
Welcome back, everyone. So, I was talking to my old mate Jamie. This time, they've given him an entire outpost to play with.
Is that a good idea?
Look, when it comes to PR stunts, good idea is subjective, right? Anyway, we'll find out soon. Rami is taking the expedition out right after the full moon beach party.
Nice. I'm playing that party. I'll make sure I go and say hello to Jay.
If you can find him, Degs, go for it. This is Hospital Radio.
That's 5 cross-country wins already. Crikey. Do you do this to all the race coordinators or just me?
Hola, mi amigo. The university is publishing data on desert weather patterns. I think we get the best readings from the Baja. I really hope we see a sandstorm.
Me too. Let's go.
You have arrived at your destination.
Está bien. If we want to gather data from inside a sandstorm, first, we have to find one. Let's tour the region. You want to drive, or should I?
You're the scientist. I'd better drive.
Some desert landmarks will be helpful if we get hit with poor visibility. I can take survey data on the way. Welcome to Bahía de Plano. But sandstorms don't come from the ocean. Let's move on and step on it. When you step on it, you step on it, my friend. The Baja Circuit. Do you think the university needs geographical data on local racetracks?
Definitely.
Muy bueno. Now let's turn back for the coast and head south. Whew. They say sandstorms here can get muy malo. Dark skies, wind gusts up to 100 kilometers per hour.
So, remind me why we want to drive into one.
Because it will be really, really cool. Also, for the science. Very, very important science.
Right. Now I remember.
If you get caught in a sandstorm, just head west until your feet are wet. El Arco de Cabo San Lucas. It's a popular tourist destination. Maybe I'll come back during semester break. Time to head inland. The university asked me to check out some strange crop formations. That's enough for one day. Time to get the raw data back to the university. Muy bueno. Now you have your bearings for when we find that big sandstorm. I'll keep an eye on the forecast and give you a call.
Fingers crossed.
Hola, amigo. Still working on this desert weather survey for the university. Can you meet me?
Be right there.
Hey, Stig. You know what time it is. Where to next? One juggernaut coming right up. I'll tell Jay to make it a good one.
Yes, you did it! Horizon Rush is complete. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a date with several drift zones. I am gonna set the ultimate Trailblazer route. Actually, I'm gonna stick down 2 gates, and you're gonna set the ultimate route. It will be wicked.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. Arrived at your destination.
That's the start gate to a Trailblazer. Now all you have to do is hit the finish gate. Go, go, go! Hey, we were blazing trails here. You'll have to go back to the start gate if you want to run it again.
Wow, Chris! When I took the gig as a Horizon radio DJ, I had no idea I could just play skill songs and double your chains whenever I wanted.
Right.
I'm not sure what to do with all this power, mate.
Oi, it comes with great responsibility, mate.
Fair play, fair play.
radio, and that was your skill song, Horizon. So, look, you can settle down and go back to enjoying Mexico for a bit now.
Speaking of enjoying Mexico, Chris, do you maybe want to go get something to eat, mate?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're on. What do you fancy?
Tacos? That's obvious choice. I'll have chips. I don't really mind, to be fair.
left. You have arrived at your destination.
Keep it hospital. And keep it horizon. All the way.
amigo. I've got a call from my prima Ale at Horizon Apex. She wants to partner with the university research team.
Cool. What does she want to study?
What do you think, my friend? Absolute maximum speed. You better get down here.
Every season. This
You have
is
arrived at your
Locals
destination.
Radio.
Hola. I think I should show you around the East Coast region first. Alejandra says a real racer studies the track beforehand.
Good advice.
Besides, I talked to the university into letting us study the beautiful beaches and clear blue skies. These calls for power and style. The Ferrari Portofino will do nicely. Route is set. Telemetry recording. And Alejandra is probably watching the video feed, so...
She could have picked somewhere nicer than a swamp.
Discúlpame, my friend. I think you mean beautiful coastal wetland ecosystem. If you don't mind getting wet, Ale said she hit some bonus boards near here. You might want to check back later.
Thanks for the tip.
Ay, 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 ay. I wasn't supposed to tell you. Please, please, don't tell Ale. She won't be happy. Welcome to Tulum. The archaeologists at the university will be glad we came to visit.
Sorry we couldn't stay longer.
Wow! Fast roads and ocean views! The perfect location for Horizon Apex! Either you're very bored with my tour, or very eager to prove your speed to Prima Ale, my friend. This is Playa Azul. It's a nature reserve. Try not to disturb too much sand. Ah, such beautiful weather. It just makes you want to sail away to the horizon and I mean, fascinating climate data.
It's fine. I could get lost here too.
Maybe some other time when Ale isn't checking our telemetry. Excelente. That's the East Coast. Very important if you want to compete at Horizon Apex. I have plenty of vehicle data for Ale, but there must be more to find in the region. I'll be in touch.
Yeah, that was fun. See you soon.
Hola, mi amigo. I've spoken with the Department of Ecology at the university. Come and meet me when you're ready.
Ecology? I'm on my way.
You have arrived at your destination.
realistic. We've got adventures to plan. You're not in the Hall of Fame yet, kid. Why don't I hook you up with Ramiro and the extremely mysterious unknown racer who runs meetups in Guanajuato?
Turn around. In 400 meters, turn left.
You're listening to Hospital
Turn
Records
left.
Radio at the Horizon Festival. You're listening to Hospital Radio. Horizon, it's time to hit up the local street scene. We're going to take an expedition into the underground and see if we can bring them out of hiding with an outpost of their own.
Ooh, yeah. I tell you what, bruv, I'm gassed for this one.
What's that, Dex? I mean, all-night parties, wicked street racing.
No. Rami, he promised me to show where the best vegan gorditas are in Guanajuato. Now, Chris, play the track. I'm getting starving, mate.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Arrived at your destination.
Rami, nice ride.
I had to look good for my old compadres. And I thought, what looks better than beating a Horizon superstar into your hometown? First to the Basilica wins.
Vámonos! Let's do this! So, there's a bit of a street scene around here. Maybe. Back then I was just a little kid learning to drive with my mommy and my tios. I couldn't even reach the pedals. But you know, They do say that the most fierce street racer in all of Mexico comes from Guanajuato.
Ah, do they really?
Pues sí, they say he's never lost a race. Who knows if he'll make an appearance at Horizon?
And does this feared street racer have a name?
Oh, many names. They call him El Jefe, El Perrón, El Guapo, El Valiente. You might meet him one day. But not if you can't even beat me into town. Coming up from Guanajuato. Wait till you see the city at night. Welcome to Guanajuato, home of La Familia Mirón, best city in Mexico. The name means hill of frogs.
That's not very street racing.
And you've never seen a frog at top speed, superstar. Put a cafe there. Turn up, turn up. Sorry, folks. That's okay. The tunnels were built to keep the city from flooding, but they are perfect for El Jefe and the local street racers. Oh, and watch for traffic. The streets can get busy, but I've heard the racers find it adds to the challenge. I mean, so I've heard. Final stretch. The Basilica is just around the corner.
I wish El Jefe could see us now.
Oh, he can, my friend. Now get across the finish line. La Basílica Colegiata de Nuestra Señora de Guanajuato. Racers come here to ask Our Lady for her blessing. You know, I might be able to contact El Jefe. I hear he's pretty strict, but if he thinks you're good enough to join the street scene, then who knows?
Dude, I know it's you.
Está bueno, pues. Then you're in. Come on, let's go meet my compadres. Well, now my darkest secret is out, my friend. I have something else to show you. Follow me.
Where are we going now?
Out of the city, to our racers meetup.
Does your family know about El Jefe?
Are you kidding? My father would be furious, and my Uncle Carlos would challenge me to a race before every family meal.
Well, you can't keep street scene a secret anymore.
You're going to have to show these racers how it's done. They've never been part of a festival before.
I'm sure they'll learn fast.
Lesson número uno. Give the people what they want.
And what do the people want?
Someone willing to bend the rules. And we have company. Meet my compadres. When we started this meetup, we were just a few kids racing around in old cochos. Since then, the racers, the engines, the party have all grown a little bit. Sorry about all the mystery, by the way. It was nice to visit home as myself for a change.
It was fun. Thanks for showing me your hometown, Remy.
My problema, my friend. Welcome to Horizon Street Scene. Welcome to Horizon Street Scene. Fully approved and ready to go. Take a look. I've set up street races all across Mexico. There's a lot of people who want to take you on. No pressure.
Racers are swarming into Horizon street scene, even though it's not very underground anymore. Whatever you do, don't tell them. It's important for their street cred.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination.